Welcome back to the box culvert, Siteworks infield. When I last came, I had shot an invert in at my top of my pipe here and offset it, and then I manually changed my inverts based on the cut sheet. What I did was I created a center line there. I'm going to show you another way of building this box. This will be a more simplistic way of doing the wing walls and the bottom of the box. So before I change my plan in the background, I'm going to hit my hamburger menu, Kogo, create points and arcs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take and offset this line. So I got my center line here. I'm going to leave the line type as a break line. I'm going to move it over. I'm going to call this the south edge. I'm going to move it over 4 feet, and I'm going negative because I'm going left on the line the way it's drawn. Puts it right on the edge of that box because it's a 6 foot clear span, 8 foot from edge of concrete to edge of concrete. We're going to hit accept. We're going to continue on that line. We're going to go north edge. We're going to change it to positive. Now we have our bottom of our box at the invert level. What I'm going to do to get these wing walls is I'm actually going to do point and bearing distance. I'm going to choose my point. Hit accept. My deflection angle is going to be up there. I know this wall is actually supposed to be 8 foot, so I'm going to push it out a little bit. I'm just going to leave my vertical alone for right now. I'm going to hit accept. I'm going to call this wing wall. So there's one. Touch my point bearing distance again. Kind of a rinse and repeat sort of deal here. Pinch in. I know this is actually supposed to be a 5 foot wall, so I'm just going to push that out. And I will show you the detail sheet here in a second. Right, we're just getting ready to dig, and this whole area is getting dug out. So we could get pretty nitpicky on the way we do certain things, but I need to give stakes in the hole for this operator to start digging. Or if they're going to run an SMG, we're just going to give them this. It's going to be 8 foot. That's our wing wall again. Accept. And I'm just tapping point and bearing distance again to clear that. Accept. Come out here. That's supposed to be 7. They're all drawn about 6 inches short of what they need to be. Accept. There we go. We got our wing walls. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. Come to my images. We'll come to our bid set. We do have the cross sections of what these are. There we go. We got our wing walls. And then you come all the way over here. You can actually see our 8s, our 5, our 7, and our 8. So we have our basic structure here. What I want to do is I'm actually going to come in here, my hamburger, Kogo, review and edit data. I'm going to create point arc. Before I do that, let me back up. On this detail up here, it shows an 18-inch overdig, and that's going to be stone around. So I'm going to take that line before I do anything else. Data management. Sorry, not data management. Kogo. Create points and arcs. And I'm going to offset this line, my north edge. I'm going to offset the, I'm going to say north 18.5. There's that. Leave it at 0. Take this. I'll call it south 18. Negative 1.5. There's that. And our X. Now we have our 18-inch. I'm going to come over here. Look at my Kogo. Create points and arcs. Gray line. I'm going to say north slope. North edge. Wing wall. Tap my points. And I'm going to bring in this line with me. I'm going to do that. South wing wall. Touch it. Touch it. There we go. Now we just need to get our slope. So Kogo. Right here. Create points and arcs. Once again, we're going to offset this line, south 18. Oops, sorry, I want the whole wing wall. We're going to go south slope, 5 foot, negative 5 foot, 2 on 1. Alright, we'll do the same thing up here. North slope. It's going to be the same thing because I drew it the opposite way. If I did it right, we come into our 3D surface viewer here. We pinch in, go orbital. There we go. Got my slopes, got my offset, bottom of my box.